The persistent whispers emanating from Chavez Ravine are quickly escalating into a roar. The Los Angeles Dodgers are reportedly zeroing in on one singular target to solidify their already potent roster: Detroit Tigers ace Tarik Skubal.
Skedar. In a baseball climate where marquee pitching is the ultimate commodity, the Dodgers, perennial powerhouses with an unparalleled championship focus, appear to have adopted a strategy of absolute commitment.
They are saving their ammunition, bypassing lesser, yet still significant, upgrades to lock down their ultimate prize.
The chatter intensified recently when the New York Mets successfully landed proven commodity Jorge Lopez, securing a solid arm via trade.
The fact that the Dodgers, a team known for their relentless pursuit of depth, stood pat was highly instructive.
Skedar. While other high-leverage arms, mid-rotation starters are changing hands across the league, Los Angeles has maintained a noticeable, almost unnerving, silence. This isn't complacency. It is a declaration of intent.
Their refusal to engage in deals that would deplete their treasure chest of young, controllable talent is a calculated risk, a sign that no other pitcher on the market right now is worth jeopardizing the chances of acquiring the true whale, Tarik Skubal.
The rationale behind this tunnel vision is clear. Skubal, a dominant left-hander who has transitioned from a promising starter into an elite, Cy Young caliber ace, offers everything the Dodgers desire.
He brings premium velocity, a devastating splitter, and above all, team control stretching well beyond the current 2024 campaign.
Unlike a typical rental pitcher who costs a fortune for 2 months of service, Skubal represents a multi-year centerpiece, the exact kind of foundational piece Andrew Friedman and the front office prioritize.
Skedar, with Shohei Ohtani, Walker Buehler, and Tyler Glasnow, would create a truly fearsome rotation, unmatched in Major League Baseball, and fundamentally shift the balance of power within the National League as the postseason approaches.
The decision to allow the Mets to acquire Lopez or similar talent was a strategic concession, a tactical retreat designed to preserve every single blue-chip prospect.
Hypothetically, if the Dodgers had traded 2 or 3 promising prospects for a serviceable arm now, the asking price for Skubal, who will undoubtedly demand a top-5 farm system haul, would become insurmountable later. Dodgers reporters and analysts widely agree. The organization is hoarding its elite young players, holding them captive solely for the exchange necessary to bring Skubal west.
Skedar. They believe the possibility of acquiring the young southpaw is not zero, and as long as that door remains even slightly ajar, they will not pivot to a secondary option.
However, the path to acquiring Skubal is littered with obstacles, primarily driven by the Detroit Tigers' current position. The key variable in this high-stakes negotiation is the American League's central standings.
If the Tigers remain competitive through the dog days of summer, if they are within shouting distance of a playoff spot come late July, General Manager Scott Harris will have no incentive to move his ace for anything less than an absolutely historic package.
Skedar. The asking price, even if the Tigers are fading, is expected to be exorbitant, likely requiring at least 3 of the Dodgers' top 100 prospects, and potentially forcing Los Angeles to part with some of its MLB-ready talent, such as promising young outfielders or solid relief prospects.
The Tigers hold all the leverage, knowing that a pitcher of Skubal's caliber, under team control, is rarely made available.
Skedar. The waiting game is excruciating, but the Dodgers are masters of patience. They are calculating the precise moment of maximum weakness in Detroit's resolve.
awaiting a signal that the Tigers are ready to become sellers.
For the Dodgers, this is not merely an acquisition. It is a calculated gamble on securing the most impactful trade chip available in 2024.
This trade deadline will be less about casting a wide net and more about the precision strike. The organization has clearly identified Skubal as the difference maker, the arm that ensures a deep October run and maximizes the championship window opened by the record-breaking signing of Shohei Ohtani. The baseball world is now keenly focused on the outcome of this prolonged courtship.
Will the Dodgers finally loosen the purse strings of their prospect capital and pull off one of the biggest deadline deals in recent memory?
Will Ohtani finally have the co-ace he needs to dominate the National League for years to come?
The strategic inaction of the Dodgers up to this point speaks volumes. They are playing chess while others are playing checkers, and every move, every prospect conserved, has been in preparation for the moment they can bring Tarik Skubal home.
Shedar. If this deal goes through, it will cement the Dodgers as the undisputed favorite for the 2024 World Series and beyond.
The clock is ticking down to the trade deadline, and Los Angeles remains steadfast, patiently aiming for the biggest fish in the sea.